My honey, I can't believe you're finally home to buy our dream apartment.
Yes, my love. The Cedarwood luxury apartment and terraces have always been the dream.
Yes, I'm so happy. Wow, this view, I love it so much.
This space, so perfect.
How?
In a restless world like this is, love is ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight
This kitchen is a chemistry.
seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart.
Leave the Cedarwood dream. Subscribe today.
Feel that you feel that way too.
All right, good morning, Lagos, Nigeria. How are you all doing? How is your day going? Welcome to Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. Yes, of course, we are Nigeria's first real estate radio. Welcome to the real estate market trend. Yes, this is where you get the best of information and trend as far as the real estate market is concerned. My name is David, and I'm glad to have you here this morning. I'm so glad to come your way again. Do not forget, we come your way every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, 10 a.m., 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. A big appreciation to every one of you that has been a part of us from the very first day till this very moment. Thank you for your likes, for your comments, for your shares. We really appreciate, and we also would love to appeal that you once again continue to like, comment, and share so that everyone will be a part of every of our live broadcasts. Thank you very much. God bless you all, and welcome once again to Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. This is the real estate market trend.
Looking for a studio to run online radio shows, podcast series, record jingles? The Cedarwood Luxury Studio is highly equipped and available to give you the very best of studio experience.
Yes. We are highly equipped and we are ready to give you the very best of studio experience. So do well to, reach out to us, and we are open and very ready to do business with you. Yes. This morning I want to talk about Nigeria's co-working space market to see increased demand due to growing startup. All right, if you're ready for that conversation, and then I'll try my possible best, because it is quite lengthy. I'll try my possible best I want to talk about two things this morning. Yes, the first is increased demand in co-working space, and also I want to talk about realtors leaving the Nigeria real estate market. We want to see what has made co-working space in Nigeria. What is the reason for the increase in demand for co-working space in Nigeria, and what is the reason? Why are people leaving? Realtors, why are they leaving the Nigerian real estate market? That is what we want to look into this morning. Let me start up with the very first conversation this morning. Nigeria's co-working space Markets to see increased demand due to growing startup presence. All right. For almost a decade now, what started off as an office alternative for expertise with short business trips has now grown to a multiple billion-dollar subsector within the real estate value chain across the world. Although the co-working space market in Nigeria is still emerging, the sector is expected to grow significantly in the coming years. The growth, according to our analysts, will be underpinned by several factors, chief among which is the growing startup presence in Nigeria. In this article that we will be looking into this afternoon, or this article that I will be working with this afternoon, we would also talk about some interesting facts that have been found to be the reason why co-working space market in Nigeria, the demand for co-working space market in Nigeria has increased. All right, one of it is high rental and operating costs are reducing premium office take across Nigeria. Yes, high rental and operating costs are reducing premium office uptake across Nigeria. There are only 2 premium grade co-working spaces in Nigeria. One is in Lake Point Towers, located at 4th Avenue in Banana Island. Banana Island is one of Africa's most expensive neighborhoods and is generally home to elites. 989 workspaces. One of Nigeria's biggest co-working space operators took a space in the building in 2021 and has been serving the demand for flexible spaces within the neighborhood. Lake Point Towers is a 2-tower office complex within 14,730 square meters of grade A office space, including cafes, sweet shops, roof gardens. It was developed by Lake Point Limited in 2016. The second premium grade co-working space in Nigeria is operated by Rigos, a subsidiary of the International Workspace Group. The company is one of the largest office space operators in the world, with a reputation for providing top-notch commercial real estate services. The space, which is in Churchgate Towers along the central business district of Abuja, FCT Abuja, being home to the country's capital, has a sizable volume of diplomats, expertise, and business executives who need quality flex office to work from. Generally, experts for Lagos, except for Lagos and Abuja, where there are a handful of premium grade office, Nigeria does not boast of any top quality office buildings. For co-working space operators, the high rental and operating costs associated to premium grade offices are also discouraging factors for the most cases, and we see that the demand does not justify this investment. All right, now talking about co-working space, it is something. Some time ago, we had a conversation that on co-living, yes, and this is to mention that I'm working with an article from Buy Let's Live, yes, Buy Let's Live, in conjunction with Business Day, yes. All right, so we've seen the emergence of, we talked about the emergence of co-living in the real estate industry, and this is not just something that that started newly in Nigeria. It has been in existence for quite a long time in, so many countries outside Lagos, Nigeria. But, the emergence of it started some time ago in Nigeria, and one of the reasons why we've experienced, or the real estate market is beginning to experience an increase in co-living, is because of the cost of living. I mean, the cost of getting apartments, the cost of rentage and all that. And we are also seeing this also affect. Or will I say it has also emerged in the working industry, where we have people trying to cut down the cost of renting them office spaces and all that. So when we are talking about co-working space, you must have experienced it in some places where you would see, for instance, a building with a large space being occupied by over 2 to 3, 4, 5 different, enterprise, different business owners. So that is what we want to even talk about. What is making this demand for co-working space? What is the factor behind the increased demand for co-working space? Why are people not going into properties, or why are people not renting? For those that can afford it, well, good for them. But for those that can't afford the expenses, just like what I've mentioned, one of the most expensive spaces, office complex that we can talk about here in Nigeria is Lake Point House in Banana Island. I mean, if we're talking about Banana Island, we are talking about money, and this is mostly. Banana Island is mostly occupied by elites. We have the politicians, the big men, the people that really, really have, is susu enough in their account that if any billions drop, go shake them. But for some of us, for the younger ones, the younger entrepreneurs, the young realtors now and all that, coming together, getting something. When you want to get an office, when your customers visit your office, you don't want to see somewhere that is very reasonable, the ambience, the surroundings and all that. Now, getting this kind of